Danny, you were on this podcast in April, and I walked away from that conversation thinking that like your next step was you were going to try to kind of negotiate in your next radio contract the ability to have a podcast independent of your radio show, the radio station and company. So like thinking
Yeah.
maybe with Coward and the volume, never thought that you were on the verge of leaving the Score and Chicago altogether. So how difficult was that, just that decision? Like obviously it's TV show in New York, great opportunity, but this was your dream job that you gave up.
Yeah, that's pretty on the nose. I did not think that when we talked, certainly that this was in the cards. Later on, I thought that it was potentially in the cards that I would be in some sort of contributing role at Fox, and how would I be able to balance that with radio? Obviously, Colin had tried to hire me for the volume years ago. That was well reported, and my Odyssey wasn't willing to let me do that in the 11th hour, and that really upset me for a lot of reasons: national exposure, money, all of it. But listen, I had my dream job in my dream city, 10 minutes away from where I grew up, 10 minutes away from my mom, 25 minutes away from my sister. I've been very open about this. My older brother passed away. My father passed away within 6 months of each other. Had set up not set up the foundation, but become a board of directors at a foundation, was raising money for brain cancer in my brother's name. I would have been happy doing afternoons at the Score for the rest of my career and then just finding other things. And my wife was happy and all of it. And so everything in the world said stay in Chicago, but this job is just it's a life changer. Like just pure, plain and simple. It is just, this can change my two young boys' lives forever if it works. And I think it's going to work, which is why I did it. And I think there's more for me to do with radio, and I still have a relationship with the Score, and the Radiothon will continue, which Fox was amazing about. Like, that's in my contract at Fox, that I can still do the Chicago fundraiser every August. So like, that was really important to me. And, who knows where my career goes, but it wasn't lost on me, man. I'm 38 years old. When I got the offer, I was 37. 37-year-olds who did not play sports do not get offered national television shows. So like, the ceiling that is obviously in front of me here is pretty high, and much, much, much higher than local radio. So I had to do it. And my wife was incredibly supportive, but she does let me know. She's like, you blew up our life for this. Like, it better work. So there's a lot of pressure on me. But honestly, like Craig it's a big gamble for him, but he's a radio Hall of Famer and a legend, and was #1 in New York for over a decade. Stink's got 3 Super Bowl rings on his fingers. He brings it up every segment. Like, this is my big swing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this needs to work for me and my family. And so there was every reason to play it safe and stay in Chicago, but the opportunity was just too good to pass up.